Apologize before we get started. Oh, look.
3, 4, 5, 2, 1.
Right, just before we, oh bloody hell, what we're trying to find. Anyway, hi everybody, we're recording, so hi. I just want to apologize first and foremost if I come across crazier than normal. I've just done a gym class, so I'm feeling super pumped. Adrenaline is running through my body. But yeah, so I'm really sorry if I'm too excitable for anybody, and feel free to leave. No, I'm kidding, please. Anyway, so I don't even know what I'm doing. So tonight, oh my god, I can't stop laughing. So tonight is extra special. Every day is amazing in my life, but tonight is extra special because we have my personal trainer and dear friend James Knight on the call with us. Oh god, I'm crying. Anyway, so I'm going to try and be serious, I swear to God. So tonight we have James Knight with us on the call. But we have people from all over the world joining us, which is amazing. That's what I love about this business. We have best friends everywhere, and you just, doesn't matter where you are in the world, because, and this is something that someone in our business says that I absolutely love. His name's John Holloway. He says, if you're not making money from your smartphone, then you haven't got a smartphone. I love this more than anything else, and I say it every day, I think, to somebody. And I just want us to really think about that for a second. Like, I don't care how old you are, you're part of the generation that it can really change the way that you, make money. Like, the 9-to-5 kind of way of living your life is really, really, really deteriorating. It's definitely not like the be-all and end-all for people anymore. So tonight, before we talk more about the business and how you can work this in with anything and everything that you currently do. By the way, Mo, I think it's fine now for background noise, but if you hear anything, then feel free to mute everybody. So before we start that, I'm just going to really introduce myself in case you're thinking, who the hell is this weirdo who's just laughing uncontrollably and she's sweaty on camera? My name is Natasha Minter. I live in London, but I'm actually from the north of England, which I'm super proud about. I am 23, and my story and how I started this absolutely bonkers mission is I got diagnosed with scoliosis when I was 16. So my spine looks like this. It's a curvy one. And they told me that I'd never run in the future because it would cause me too much pain, and I'd never be able to go on a trampoline because I would be in pain. So, cut a very long story short, 2 years ago, my mum introduced me to some whole food nutritional plant-based products. My back pain was so severe before I started taking the products that I was maybe waking up 4 nights a week in pain. Every morning and every night I would be in pain, and that was just my life. Like, I didn't like to moan about it. I didn't like to be a little whiny bitch because everybody has aches and pains. Like, there's people dying in the world. I'm all right, So I never really spoke to anyone about it. Most people didn't even know that I had it because we didn't talk about it. And it was something that had really started to affect my life more and more as I got older. I started taking these products, and after 3.5 weeks, I was a skeptic. Let me make that very clear to you. I was the biggest skeptic. My mum tried me for 3 years to get on these products, and I was like, shut up, it's nothing, shut up. Thought I could cook. I could cook mashed potato, that was about it, and put sausages in the oven. And basically, I started taking the products, and after 3.5 weeks, my IBS, if anybody knows what IBS is, it's irritable bowel syndrome. And basically what it was is, I hate to be gross, but whatever, we're all human. I was either going to the toilet all day or I wasn't going at all, which just wasn't normal. I couldn't control, like, when I needed the toilet, when I didn't need the toilet, and it was horrible. Like, I couldn't just go out shopping, and it was just weird, right? So I actually, like, within 3.5 weeks, my IBS really sorted itself out, and I was going to the toilet consistently once a day, and it was great. So I carried on, and after 5.5 months, I actually realized that I was sleeping through the night again with my back. So, I mean, I'm 95% pain-free now. I ran a half marathon last year to every doctor out there that told me I would never run. And I feel amazing. I feel better than I've ever felt in my entire life. I work out, like, I've just been working out now. I go running and I'm fine. I don't collapse. It's cool. And, I never thought that nutrition would change, like, my spinal condition. I still had it, but I just can deal with it better. Sleeping through the night was the biggest thing for me. Now I've been on the product for 2 years, and I have all sorts of crazy, ridiculous health benefits that I won't bore you with. So you're probably thinking, what is this voodoo crap this girl is talking about? So I'm going to really quickly talk about the products, and then I really haven't set myself up for this. So I'm really sorry. I've literally just got off the tube. So bear with me. I'm going to try and be calm. And after I share a little bit about the products, I am going to ask a few people who I know through this incredible business to, to basically share their story. And then I'm going to flip it to James, my personal trainer friend. And he basically is just going to talk about why it's so important to have good nutrition in your body when you are working out. Because for me, I think personally, we don't understand it. If you work out, we don't understand it. Hi, Vincent. I've just seen you join the meeting. We've started, but don't worry. For me, I really think there's a lot of people that don't understand how to look after themselves nutrition-wise that work out, and especially, you know, I'm a full-time model as well as running this business, and I meet a lot of models all the time that either do one or the other. They either eat really healthy and they don't really work out much, or they work out loads and they don't really know how to look after themselves. So I really wanted to put this all together because for me, it's, you know, really trying to find that balance in your life where you eat well 80% of the time, let's say, and, you know, 20% of the time it's okay to have pizza every now and then. We're not perfect, it's cool. And, you know, working out and how that kind of like counterbalances and it can positively affect each other. And then to finish off, I'm going to just share really quickly about the business because in case nobody knows anything about modeling and how the industry works, I'm just going to give you a little bit of an insight. So yeah, okay. I hope that's clear. You have to listen to my voice. I was going to take a break, but I can't take a break for 5 minutes. So anyway, the product, what is it called? What is this shit? Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. It's called Juice Plus. Ta-da! Let me show you. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. So,
anybody can do this business. Anybody.
Anybody, even batshit crazy people like me. So, right, look, here we go, guys. Here we go. Ta-da! This is called Juice Plus, and you have, I feel like a robot. Oh my god. It's called Juice Plus. Basically, it was created 26 years ago. Oh my god, someone just called me mad on my WhatsApp group. It was made 26 years ago by a company that's 45 years old, and I'll talk more about them later. But the product itself was created because the guy that created it, the scientist, wanted to find a way to get the nutrients from fruit and vegetables without our bodies actually digesting it. I won't go into the story of why, but basically that's the concept. So it's the idea that you get 30 different varieties of fruit and vegetables and berries in your body every single day through capsule form. So you basically have 10 different veggies, 10 different berries, and 10 different fruits. You take two of each pot every day, so you have 6 capsules a day.
It's right outside the food court and
background noise. You take 2 of each every day, and together they work as an orchestra effect, which basically means they were designed to work together. You can't just buy one pot of veggies and hope your life to change, because they were designed to work together. So the veggies are really good because they contain things like cruciferous sweet leafy green veggies, so your broccoli, kale, and spinach, and really good for your energy. Hello. And then the fruit ones are really good because they contain things like papaya, which is really helpful for helping your blood cells repair back together quicker. So it kind of like helps you recover if you're sick a lot. And then the berries are, if you don't know anything about berries, like just go and put into Google what a berry is good for. They are full of antioxidants, really amazing for things like your skin and your hair and your nails. And you know, as a model, it's really important to make sure that you look good without makeup too, because if you turn up to shoot and you're ugly as shit because your skin's horrible, sorry, I keep swearing, I'm sorry, it's like swearing Tourette's, and you turn up and you're like, my skin's horrible, then like, seriously, no one's gonna want to put you on that shoot. So it's a really important thing for all of us, but especially for models. So let me think. So it's made in North America. It's grown on trees. Like, we're supposed to eat fruit and veggies off trees, in case nobody realized. And we're supposed to eat food off trees. None of this processed shit that you buy from the freezer. Like, every now and then, that's fine, but not. Stop messaging on the WhatsApp, people. Every now and then, it's fine, but like, eating processed burgers every night is not going to make you look like a Victoria's Secret model. It's not going to do it. Don't do it. Like, seriously, it's not going to help. So it's grown in North America. It's picked when it's at its ripest, which means you get the most nutrition. And it's better than organic because there's no GMO anywhere near it. Don't know if you know, but organic fruit and veggies actually has GMO on the fruit and veggies anymore. So even if you decide to pay that extra bit and you decide to go organic, then guess what? You're still going to have herbicides on it. So keep trying to win on that. So the thing is, we don't get enough nutrition from our fruit and veggies that we used to get. Like 20 years ago, there was a lot more nutrition in our fruit and veg than what there is now. And that's just, unfortunately, the way the world has evolved. So the Juice Plus was designed to bridge the gap between what we do eat and what we should eat. Because, like, I'm just going to ask everybody for a minute. How many of you had your 5 a day today? Just for a second. I'm not going to flip through the screens. I'm just going to let you think about that. And if you did have your 5 a day, were they all of different variety? Were they of a really good quantity? Like, did you get them from somewhere, I don't know, like the local market or, you know, Waitrose, something like that? And, you know, do you really feel like you got a good amount of nutrition from that fruit and veggies? Because I don't know if you know, but actually the UK is the lowest country it's the country in Europe that has the lowest required amount of fruit and veggies, like, which is pretty appalling. We should be eating between 10 and 15 every single day. How hard is that to even get your 10 to 15? I mean, I couldn't even think if I've had my 5 day today, but because I know I take Juice Plus, no matter what, if I have a good day eating wise or a bad day eating wise, at least I'm always being able to bridge that gap between what I do eat and what I should eat, because I have such good wholesome nutrition in my body. Juice Plus is actually the most researched product in the world for nutrition, which means, I mean, I am not into science, let me make that very clear. But if you are into science, then great, because we also have all the science backing ever. So we're the most researched product independently in the world for nutrition. We have universities all over the world that have been researching this product high and low. And I think the second highest rated study in the world for science is the Juice Plus cardiovascular study. So if you meet someone that's way into their science and they're a bit of a geek, then great, like, show them every single journal that we have, because it's peer reviewed, it's double blinded, and it's at a gold standard. So not only do we have the stories that people, you know, feel amazing from this product, but we also have the scientific research. It's 98% bioavailable, which basically means you take it and it goes straight into your bloodstream. Again, I won't go too sciencey for you. It goes straight into your bloodstream. It's very different to something like Berocca or anything you'd buy, like a multivitamin from Boots or Honda Barrett, because a lot of these things are man-made. They are made in a lab, like, hello, Chemical Central. So this product, Juice Plus, is grown on trees, how it's supposed to eat food. So very different to multivitamins. So that's kind of one range. Attached to that range, we have this thing called the Child Health Study. So if you are under the age of 21, or you know someone under the age of 21, then you can actually get this product for free. Amazing, right? And better than McDonald's. So basically, if you have an adult, or, you know, if you taught your mum into buying the product, you, as because you're under 21, you can actually get the fruit and veggies capsules for free. If you're under 12, you have 2Es. And that's because I think about 15 years ago, the company decided that they wanted to not only inspire healthy living around the world now, but really think about our generations. How many companies do you know that really think about what's going to happen in 10 years time? I tell you, most of them don't, because they're just thinking sugar, 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 sugar. Like, how many more chocolate bars do you see come out? You don't see, like, new inventions of fruits and veggies. I mean, that's ridiculous, but do you see what I'm trying to say? So that's a Child Health Study. Then we have a whole other range called the Complete Range, which looks like this. Oh, ta-da! So basically, the Complete Range is designed to bridge the gap between how many meals you do eat and how many meals you should eat. So the shakes were the first product designed, and they were actually created for Olympians. So we have people like, someone that you probably all will know, because he's a Great Britain athlete. 2012, he won gold Olympic medal twice. His name is Mark Colborne. He's a Paralympic cyclist, and he basically puts it down to Juice Plus that he broke the world record. I think he broke it twice in one day or something crazy like that, and he puts it down to Juice Plus. We have people like Novak Djokovic, Bear Grylls takes this product, James Knight takes the product. And basically, the shakes are 100% natural. They're actually vegan as well. They are gluten-free, they're dairy-free, you name it, kosher-friendly. They're full of complex carbs. They've got slow-reducing energy in them and low GI. So you can take the product before or after a workout, but you can also have the product as a weight management thing. I actually used them to gain weight a few years ago because I was really seriously ill in hospital. Save that story for another time. But, I just have mine on the go because I don't eat my 5 to 6 meals a day. The average person eats 2, which is just not good. You need to keep your blood sugar levels steady and, make sure your energy is at a good level all the time. You can tell I eat regularly. So, yeah, we have the shakes, which you can make into smoothies. And then we have the then we have bars, which are the same as shakes. Then we have boosters, which you can use as an energy booster to get the right balance in your body, and also if you want to use them as a weight management thing. And then we also have soups, which hilariously we only have in cold countries. So now I am gonna ask, who wants to go first? Me. No, I'm not kidding. Okay. Should we go straight to James? Mo thinks we should go straight to James. So let's go straight to James. He's going to share his product story, and he's going to talk about why, fitness and health is a good pair. Ta-da!
I'm gonna talk about what? Sorry.
Talk about what you want, really. I don't really mind. It's cool.
Well,
More than your call, my friend.
Firstly, I hope I can keep the recording of this. Because it's absolutely sensational, at least. Probably one of the best I've ever heard for entertainment value. But well done. Yeah, cool. Thanks for asking me to speak on this call. I'm not long gone back from America, so still pretty jet lagged, really. Yeah, so I've been in the health and fitness industry for about 16 years. I started off as a Army physical trainer instructor in the British Army, and then I did that for 6 years, and then left and studied, went to university. To progress, and I end up in professional sports and professional rugby as a sports science strength and conditioning coach. And I worked at professional level along with international level for many years, and it was there where I got very heavily involved with nutrition for recovery and performance, and where I also got very heavily involved with sports nutrition, and where I grew a huge hatred for it. Sports nutrition in relation to supplementation, I'm not a fan of it at all. Supplements was a big no-no for me. I was all about natural ways of eating, and I work with a lot of clients outside at the time as well, and I was always about real food, holistic ways of living a lifestyle. It was always about the path of vegan, vegetarianism, and reducing the amount of meat intake with no supplements. But I was offered Juice Plus by a doctor in 2009, and I was so sort of drawn back by it, but my skepticism, the disbelief that I had in any sort of, or the lack of belief in any supplementation, was down to a huge skepticism and hatred for it. But when he said it was just made entirely of fruits and vegetables, I thought, whoa, because I've been taking like spirulinas, which is an algae, and wheatgrass, and it just tastes like soil every morning. And when I found I was juicing, and when I found something that could give me more benefits with a wider variety for lower cost on a daily basis, it made sense. But I still needed to go and see the science. Because I was working at such an elite level, I didn't want to be taking something or taking something that went against A, my morals, and 2, against any sort of science that wasn't there. In actual fact, it turned out that this was the most scientifically researched and proven product in the world. Peer-reviewed, independent journals, certified gold standard journals, and it's just an amazing to see. You will never see anything like this, and the amount of research is done over 20 years on humans on multiple continents and studied in the leading universities of the world. So that for me was great. I just thought, well, I found something to take for myself and give to my parents. That was it, and that's kind of where my Juice Plus sort of story began. Really, I started taking it every single day, the capsules, started taking the shakes every day. I loved the shakes because it was a great way of me getting plant-based protein in me with no dairy. I'm a vegetarian, so this was really important to me. And not having any dairy or gluten or wheat or anything, or any preservatives or additives. So I needed to make sure I had that. What is she doing? I can't cope with this girl. And yeah, so it basically made real good sense to me. And then what I found was I started using it with my clients with IBS, celiac, weight management, body dysmorphia. All these things was great because what I was able to do was get maximum amount of nutrients to my clients that breached that nutritional gap. So this isn't a replacement for anything. This is a way of breaching that nutritional gap between what we need and what we don't have. So if getting 50 varieties of plants into your veins every single day doesn't interest you, then health obviously isn't of importance to people if it doesn't interest them. And I think that you cannot enjoy life unless you actually have good health. So it's really, really important you understand the Juice Plus is an amazing tool to get great health. Okay, you crazy girl. And she's on mute.
I'm here. I'm sorry, people.
You want me to share? What else do you want me to share?
No, I think that's fabulous, James.
Oh, thanks very much.
You're fabulous. Considering your jet lags, you make me worry because I go to America in 10 days, which I'm very excited about. Yay! Woo! So,
UK are going to be very sorry to see you go.
It's all right. I'm just going to keep these guys awake when they're sleeping. Like, so yeah, I'm sure everyone in my team's looking forward to that because we have a WhatsApp group that we all sit on till 2 a.m. anyway, talking about life. It's ridiculous. So God help me when we're in America because I'm going to be like, oh guys, it's middle of the day for me. Let's carry on talking. Anyway, so I would really like to do like maybe just one product story really quickly, one more, and then just for a minute, really quickly, please. I'm going to ask, let's ask Mum. Mother? This is quite cool, isn't it? I get to work with my mom. Mum, if you could share your story really quickly. She talks more than me.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, perfect. Just really quick.
Right. I'm a beauty therapist, and one of my clients told me about these products, and she obviously had a massive passion because she drove me crazy. She'd come in my salon every day, and I was not listening to her at all. But then in the end, I thought, she might have a point here. So I thought, okay, I'll try it. So I actually signed up to the business to get the products cheaper. So after just 2 weeks, I noticed my IBS stopped, which is irritable bowel syndrome, which was absolutely great for me because I was doubled over in pain in the mornings. I had to get up to go to work for 2 hours earlier. My bleeding gums cleared up. Can't get my words out. And my energy went through the roof. So I'll keep it at that then if you want me to be short.
That's pretty awesome.
Sorry, people, I'm muted. Okay, so I am now really going to quickly, thanks, Mom. I'm really going to quickly share my, I've just got a text from Andreas. I'm really quickly going to share my, the business. What is this dopey, crazy stuff that you're doing? Sorry, not dopey. I don't know what's wrong with me. Andreas, I just did a workout, so I feel absolutely wild. And then I'm going to ask a couple of people to just share really what they love about the business. Like, I'm not really interested in kind of like business stories as such. I just want to know what you love about this business and what makes it different from everything else that you do in your life. Because for me, what really attracted me to this business is like I finished university 2 years ago now. God, I can't believe it. And I worked my absolute butt off. I am not a stranger to hard work. I worked my butt off at uni to get a really good degree. I got first in fashion and it was amazing. And I finished uni and what did I do? I put all my eggs in one basket and I was like, boom, I'm going to get this job in Sweden. And then guess what happened? I never got the job in Sweden. So lesson there is never put all your eggs in one basket, number one. But I ended up teaching at uni, and really teaching is what gave me an insight into actually helping other people for the first time in my life. Like I actually was like seeing the change in other people, and I was like, oh, this is quite cool. I like this. And I kind of fell into the business because my mum was like pushing me like hell. Go do the business. You'll be great. Do the business. I was like, shut up. So she signed me up and actually paid. Like it's a £50 fee to join because you get your own website made for you and a virtual office. So my mum was like, oh, I'll pay for you. Don't worry about it. Like, I'll do it. Just do the business. I was like, oh, God. So I started it and I did the products. And you know what? The products, quite simply, they changed my life. I mean, I don't mean to be cringy as hell, but really they did, you know? So without my mum introduced me to this business, and you know what? We went to Bournemouth to a convention 2 weeks ago, and it was the first time in like a year and a half that I'd actually kind of turned around to mum and I was like utterly grateful. And I was like, oh my God, Mum, you know, you've literally changed my life more than you ever could have imagined and more than anyone else ever could have changed. Like literally my mum, I think a mum always dreams of changing their child's life, and she changed her life more than I think she ever could have imagined. And
was that the night you tripped over the champagne bottle and landed into me?
Yeah, maybe. Hilarious. The night I got in the spade and bucket.
This 6 foot girl just went boof into me. Not my drink everywhere.
Hilarious. But yeah, so if it wasn't for my mum, then I wouldn't be here in this business, you know, and I'm not where I want to be yet, but that's fine because I've had more fun in a year and a half. Like I'm going to America, I'm staying with people but I've known them for 2 years and they're like my closest people to me. And I'm like, great, you know? So the way the business works, I mean, really the company's mission, like I shared it a little bit earlier, but it's really just to inspire and impact other people's lives in a positive way. And for me, like this whole 40-40-40 rule, if you've never heard what that is, basically you work for 40 years of your life, 40 hours a week, and you retire for 40% of your pay. And I don't know about any of you guys, but I do not like being one of those people that walks around in the street and doesn't like their job and they're grumpy on the tube. And it's like, shut up, seriously. There's something about your life that you don't like. Guess what? You can get off your freaking ass and change it. I hate these people that sit and moan about their life like, oh my God, my life is so crap. Shut up. Seriously, the only person that can change anything about your life is you. And if someone's not making you happy, like, guess what? That's not their fault. That's your fault because it's the way that you perceive it. So for me, this business is so much better than a traditional business because guess what? You pay £50 to join. Like, I'm sorry, it should be worth more than money than that, I think, because God, you can splash £50 on a jumper. And guess what? If you haven't got the money, go in your wardrobe, go and find something you haven't worn in over 6 months and go and sell it and pay with that money to start your own business because it will be the best £50 that you ever spend. So I do modeling because I want to, not because I have to. I love my modeling job, and I'm honored and blessed and grateful to have this opportunity, and I'm going to make the most of it for the rest of my life. And I'm telling you right now, when I'm a supermodel and I am on every freaking catwalk in the world, I want you all to remember like this crazy YouTube video and never let me change. And I promise you, this is a vow, a brownie's honor that I will never change because I love my life the way it is, and I love this business because it keeps me so grounded and around people that really help me. They want to push me, they want to inspire me. And there's a lot of people in the world that hate other people, right? And there's a lot of other women in the world. I tell you a secret, if women were nice to each other and we support each other, we would run this freaking world. The only reason why, I hate to say it, but men really do still a little bit, is because they don't really give a shit. Like, they don't really care about what another guy's wearing, and they're not like bitching between each other's backs. So I love finding other women, and I love creating community in my team where, well, our team, it's not mine, but I love creating a community in our team where like we're literally just empowering and supporting and like pushing each other, and we all have different shit going on in our lives, and guess what? It's fine because we're just supporting each other no matter what. It's not always business. If you saw the crap we talk about in our WhatsApp group, most of it isn't even business, and that's the best part about it. But the thing is with modeling is you can start and you really got to give it a chance to get paid, you know, and even when you start getting paid, you don't get paid for a while. So for me, what I love with this business is I have the opportunity to say yes, to be able to support myself financially with my business and, you know, with modeling. Living in London is not easy. Like, trust me, it's not cheap. So anybody that knows London knows that. So like the two biggest problems in the world are health and wealth. And we're lucky enough that we're involved with something that can change and help you with both of these problems. So before I kind of like move on, yeah, actually I'm going to do this bit next. So I'm crazy. So I've lost my freaking page. Sorry about this. Oh my God, lost my page. Anyway, so basically in the like 9-to-5 world, like jobs are actually becoming a bit more precious. Like, it's a bit harder to get promoted now. It's not as easy to just fall into a job. Like, and the thing is, though, we have this thing where if anyone has ever said to you, oh, network marketing, is that one of those pyramid schemes? And it's like, oh, you mean like this? Yeah, sure. No, it's not one of them. So I'm going to explain this little thing to you. Ta-da! I hope you can see this. So basically, this is basically every corporation in the world. So I don't mean to slag every corporation off. I'm very respectful of them. But the thing is, like, let's think of the co-op, okay? So the co-op has one CEO that sits at the top of that little structure, okay? Maybe there's a board of directors and maybe they, you know, work together and a few of them have a say, but not many of them. And then you have all these people that are at the bottom that are cleaners and people that work on the till and people that are like, you know, supervisors. And really, you got to ask yourself, if you go in at that level, are you really going to ever have the chance to be like a board of director? Probably not. I mean, maybe if you work really hard, you might get to be, you know, the shop manager. If you work for 10 years, you might get to be like the area manager, but you are never going to get to be the CEO of your own life. You're always going to work for someone else. You're never always going to have to ask for holiday. You're probably going to have 28 holidays a year. And I'm sorry, I don't know about you guys, I freaking love going to the beach and I hate asking for time off. I'm actually just leaving my waitressing job in 2 weeks, which I can't wait for. And I hate living by rota. On a Sunday, I get my rota for Monday, and I literally cannot plan my life. It's ridiculous, but no longer. So the way our business works is like this. Ta-da! So we all start at the bottom, and we all work our way up to the top. So before I talk about this, really quickly, pyramid schemes were actually made illegal in the 70s. I'm not going to talk much about them, but like, seriously, if you know me, or you know whoever invited you to this call, you really think they do something illegal? Like, it's not crack cocaine, guys. It's just a different business model. Okay? So people don't get it because it's not like the traditional business model, but oh my God, it's so much better than putting £10,000 into a shop and actually risking maybe losing that whole shop. If you decide not to do this business, or you decide to give up, then guess 50 quid, not £10,000. It's all right. And if you decide not to do it, it's down to you. So the way our business model works is you all start at the bottom. Doesn't matter whether you're a personal trainer, you're a health guru, you are a student, a model, a midwife. It doesn't matter. You all start at the bottom. There's no flying each other into the top. Like, I'll get you to the top. No. So then you build a team of people. You want to find other people like you. For me personally, in my team, I want people that are happy, number one, or have the ability to want to be happy. If they want to see a change, then great, I'll work with you. I want people that are passionate. I want people that are going to plug into my training calls. And I want people that really want to make a positive impact in other people's lives. There are so many people out there that need our help. This is not about me or you. This is about every freaking other person out there that needs a better opportunity, that needs an extra £200 a month. Like, seriously, you've got to really think about how we can make an impact in the world, and like the bigger kind of meaning of life, not just me and I want to sit on a yacht and retire at 25. It's not about that. So the 4 things really quickly that we do in this business are: you share the product, you never sell it. The moment you start selling it, the moment you do it wrong. So you share the products, you start taking the products yourself, you'll feel the benefits, and you'll share your story. Second thing is all mail order. You have no stock in your house whatsoever. It's all done online or virtual office. You just find other people like you to build your own team. Find other people that you want to work with, connect with. You're going to spend time with these people. You want them to be cool. Well, not to be cool, but you know what I mean. And it's just about sharing a really amazing product with some really amazing people. You can't compare yourself to other people. For some, like, you just can't in life. And trust me, I'm learning that the hard way with modeling. You can't compare yourself. It's just down to you, just really what you want to do. And just while I wrap this call up, I just want you to sit and think and ask yourself, like, if not now, when? Like, if you don't change your life now, when are you going to change it? If you don't really say yes to yourself now, say yes to an opportunity. I don't care how busy you are. Like, I have every excuse under the book. And you know what? So what? You're going to have every excuse under the book for the rest of your life. And if you don't do something about it now, then you never will. So just decide, commit, work with the person that invited you to this call. I absolutely love growing a team of people right now. It doesn't matter what age you are, what gender you are, what sex you are. It doesn't matter. Let's just work with people that really want to make a better difference in the world, and people that really want to make a positive impact. So, my God, my voice is going out of breath. I hope you had a really amazing call on this wonderful evening, and thanks for putting up with my absolute batshit craziness. I love you all for joining me, and yeah, that's it, really. And we're going to get cut off. So, yeah, we can just sit and talk, or we just can finish the call. So, I really hope you've had a great time, and connect with the person that invited you. So, yeah, love y'all. Bye. Bye.
Cool.
I think that was the craziest call I think I've ever done in my life. Holy crap.
Connie's laughing at me because she can see me on my bike. And then,
yeah, I saw this.
Called your mum. I was like, great. I'm recording. I don't have to talk.